for me, Mama ever daily update. So, and let's say, Okupium which is Parliament House of Ghana, dear, leader of government business, Mahama Ayariga, majority leader, dear Sam Media, what disgrace, NPP, MPC, and Omoko, Rashid Fee, purchase, wa more monum equasi, wa monum asem nyina eka monum, wa bro mo trices and kumbegu ND Sabani John Domain Mahama in just the past 8 months, Juma. Papa payabon umbegu ne mas nanso enya de Mahama Ayariga ma ho kwagra samiam Lucas wo gu NPP MPC a omko Rashid fi ene poto go manim ase poto ama ebimpo aka N.Addo danko ekufuado no be say ade ne ba ne say yenkuti emfu Mahama Ayariga enso eho.
Thank you very much. We definitely know that it is a good thing that the American government has reversed its visa sanctions on Ghana. And we should commend the Minister for Foreign Affairs highly for the work that he has done to achieve a reversal of the visa sanctions. As you know, many Ghanaians have family members in the US and they frequent the US, and the sanctions were going to be very, very inconveniencing to many of those family members. In addition, there are many businesses that we engage in with the United States, and the sanctions were going to cripple a lot of businesses. And so for the Minister of Foreign Affairs to have successfully, within a very short period of time when the US announced the sanction, gotten the US to reverse the sanctions is something that we should be happy and proud of and commend the Minister very highly. I definitely know that every citizen of ECOWAS is entitled to sit in an aircraft and to alight or disembark in Ghana. Every citizen of ECOWAS can fly from the US and has a right to disembark in Ghana, and then after 90 days can continue to their respective countries. Every ECOWAS citizen, with or without an agreement with the United States government. I was a member of the ECOWAS Parliament, and I know the ECOWAS protocols entitle every ECOWAS citizen to decide that they want to be sent to Ghana. And when they come to Ghana, they have a right to remain in Ghana for at least 90 days. For at least 90 days. So this is a right of every citizen. And so any agreement that we will receive you when you arrive in Ghana is something that I think is a natural consequence of the right of that ECOWAS citizen to decide that they want to disembark in Ghana from the United States. So I don't think that there's a problem at all. But I will engage the Minister for Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration so that he will come and then brief us on the situation regarding the deportations. Don't forget that it is not only ECOWAS citizens from other ECOWAS countries, but our own citizens are also being deported, and they are coming. So we can ask the Minister to come and give us a briefing. I am told that there's a little problem about software. There are two softwares that are being used by the National Health Insurance Authority, and there's some controversy between the two suppliers as to whose software should be used, and that has crippled the process of hospitals submitting claims. But I've just been briefed that the NHIA CEO has given assurance that it will be resolved very shortly between the two software providers. It has nothing to do with payments of money from the government. As for government has given the monies to NHIA. They have the money, and it is a software issue that they need to resolve. And as for the farmers and the bumper harvest, we should be thanking God that we have bumper harvest, and thanking the government of John Dramani Mahama for assisting the farmers to achieve bumper harvest. A lot of things go into bumper harvest. Fertilizers, inputs, and then a sound economy that enables farming and encourages farming. All those go into improving, productivity in the agricultural sector. So I'm happy that you are acknowledging that within a very short time, even the agricultural sector is doing very well. I thank you very much. If I had said this on this side of the house, you had to positively impact on food inflation in the coming months. What is of concern now is how we can get the produce from the farmers. I can assure you that I was in cabinet when the president directed the Minister of Finance to make money available to buffer stock so that they can buy the produce from the farmers. So I'm very sure that there will be resources available to buffer stock to buy the produce from the farmers. And of course, yes, I think that some of the warehouses that were constructed during the regime of President Akufo-Addo will be useful now in storing the bumper harvest that we're experiencing. Unfortunately, I don't think any of the factories is functioning. Unfortunately, I don't think any of the factories is functioning. I can say on authority that the one at Walwale is not functioning. And it is not processing anything. It is not processing anything. So that I can say on authority. And so the factories are not helpful at all in resolving this problem. So let's stop at that. And as for Galamsey, I think that we will invite the minister in due course for briefing on how far we have come in terms of the fight against illegal mining and the devastation of the environment. I think that if today anybody is giving birth to a child and that child is deformed as a result of cyanide and other heavy ions being found in their foods, I believe that that pregnancy was conceived at least not less than 9 months ago. I believe so. I believe that pregnancy is at least 9 months old so that the child will be born today. And in that case, I think that the chemicals that they took are attributable to what happened, the illegal mining that happened during the NPP regime. It could not have been happening today. It could not have been happening today. It could not have been happening today. But we believe that as a country, we must fight the Galamsey menace, and this House can demand accountability from the ministers who are responsible. I also agree that during the course of next week, we should have a committee of the whole meeting to discuss all those issues. I think I've answered all the questions. On the issue of the budget, I had a discussion with the Minister for Finance. He gave me a tentative date, but is unable to announce it because he has to receive some clearance. But that's what I'm saying, he's unable to announce the date. No, I cannot announce because he hasn't given me the clearance. He is still going through the consultations needed to be able to announce a date. I'm not able to tell you the week because that will amount to announcing the date. That enables you to narrow the days to 4 days. And so let's wait for the minister to get his... don't forget that the minister is introducing the budget on behalf of the president. And so it's the president's document. So he has to signal the date that the minister can present the budget. So what I can say for sure is that the budget will come and it will be a very good budget. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Atiefo Madam Nyina sesa mo jebre na mo de hwe video Ṱʰu̇ ana mo tie ne nka kyese o de insem we nyina abre Ghana fo ama wo hu say yes senka na N.Addo danko Akufo-Addo senka o ye adwuma pa anka enya te se de ne NPP MPs ebetimi anya ano abebisa empo question no mu bisa no in the other ways no just so much say yes John Dramani Mahama in just a short period of time within just 8 months here abetwa mo betina Ghana konya so wabua farmers pa ye Akuafo yes Akuafo wabua mu ye pa wa supply them with fertilizer amasi omutimi adua enobaya mana aba abu so ama sisi ampo omunya atofo omonto enioma ne emma wo ma omo enya bi omo beka na so Mahama Ayariga echirima senka Akufo-Addo factories na oyeye no senka itimi function a anka ibetimi produce anase ibetimi preserve those food that Akuafo enya bias monto no ebi ho na so na mse factories no oda saniji hu sika gu ne potom na entimi emu ba kompo entimi function ti ana ene adwadifo nioma na mse aduane ebu na atofo entimi mameto bi onti aka infumu ho Mahama Ayariga echire but in other words not just John Dramani Mahama o ya de pa yi almost abisa question bi say ene yes my apemfo kwa wo so ya de omo wo deform Charles or bra even in the previous administration uncle for was Mahama Ayariga chirima say John Dramani Mahama nko abetena so ana say apemfo wo deform child dia nene na opemfo no wanyem John Dramani Mahama abre obetena na konya so na emom onyem wona N.Addo na aban mu anu ntina wotimi awo akora no ababe ye deform but on a more serious note we are all trying say e be solve galam say issue no we national issue anya politics na ankofu e dia ababe dia agro that is so questions and I say questions NPP fo bi say anu ya Mahama Ayariga edema o mana na chese o monime go asepa o montimi emisa any serious questions bi o chese yes John Dramani Mahama ene nkofo MPs for more parliament no o mabasa o mba be yedwuma ede amagana fo etifo na chese me de obesia so when you subscribe to channel ya make sure you subscribe ede amam na fin so tap on the notification bell so na be so sabiti maka all the new update here to channel so mo hu ne ko zangana in politics mo esa should be say bra ko should video so ba like na wa share ede amam o adwintwe bia edifa video ho make sure to for comment section ya beje ya kenkai enso ama sa me de ende makra bye bye.